Uno, dos, tres, go. All right. This is relationship part 2. In the last chapter, we discussed the three principles that have to happen in a relationship, the emotional, physical, and intelligence level being the same. Now, let's just say you find that guy or gal. The work is not done yet. Oh, hell no. This is just the first step. The second step, we have to distinguish the difference between love and lust. Oh, but I love him. He got such a chiseled abs and bubble butt. Is not a reason to get into a relationship with anybody. Neither love at all. I'm gonna tell you a little backstory. Sex and the City, love the show. One of the authors in Sex and the City wrote a book called How to Be Single. So she goes from country to country to country and interviews people that are single, how they find love. In India, this is super interesting. In India, people's parents find their mates. They go by their date of birth, the year, the month, the day, the hour, even the minute. According to their beliefs, that time frame that you are born, you are matched with somebody on a different birth date, and that establishes a good match. And she goes into this people's house to witness an event where two families find each other and talk that their kids will be a good match for each other for a wedding. And for the first time, the female and the male gonna see each other. They're just sitting down there. After like a half an hour talk, the male and the female says, "We're gonna take a walk." They go out, start talking and stuff. They come back an hour later. They said, "We are good. We are ready to get married." I'm like, wow. And oddly enough, I live very close to BC, Canada. There's a big Indian population there in Surrey. And I know quite a bit of Indians. As a matter of fact, in customs, my first line supervisor, he was an Indian from India. And I have never seen an Indian family that's divorced, ever. So love happens a lot afterwards. Love is pretty much one of the last things you need in trying to establish a relationship. Love will happen later, and you will fall in love and fall out of love. That is really not a basic need for a good relationship. Where was I going? I lost the train of thought again. So you find somebody that meets your criteria, then compatibility. Do we like the same things? Do we do the same things? Do we have the same strength and same weaknesses? There's so many factors that come in and out, and at most of the times we get confused lust and love. I mean, when you look at this Indian couple that they get married with only talking for an hour, and they live happily ever after, because to their beliefs they're a match, and they build love. Love is built on mutual respect and finding common grounds. If you talk to people who've been married over 40 years, they will tell you, yeah, there are days you driving each other nuts and freaking insane. There are days that you love them to death. But at the end, we got each other's back. We respect each other. That respect is earned by doing things, not talking. And oh, that's what I was going to say. Where I was born in Turkey, people get married very early age. My grandfather, when he got married, he was 12. My grandmother was 9. Now, that's weird or not, that's not what we're going to discuss. What we're going to discuss is they died together, married, and happy. You will develop love. Like this lady says, you're such a cool person, and I get this quite often. And you are so level-headed. You have a great body, but you don't even know my middle name. Seriously. How are you going to say, how are you going to say you are in love with somebody you don't even know? This is what I mean. Love can come later. Love is one of the last things that will occur. You have to find somebody that the same level as you, have the same outlook in life, you have the same ambition, the same level of ambition. When I met my ex, my ambition was to retire and move to Costa Rica, and her ambition was to become a CEO in New York City. I'm like, yeah, see, life gonna split if your ambitions are not the same. Life gonna split if one of those weird aspects of a relationship are not the same. So, and it is dynamic. Once you find a person, the relationship is nothing but work. You have to work on it. You have to learn to compromise every day. You compromise, they compromise. The minute you think you compromise too much and they don't, now you start building grudges inside. Now you start building, this is not fair. And once you start that road down, that road is a bad road to be in, and it's not going to get anywhere. It's going to end. And most times it ends ugly. So why not start the thing that might end ugly? So my advice to my clients, what I tell them is, first of all, if you need somebody to be happy, if you need somebody in your life, you're living the wrong life. You're looking for the wrong guy or the gal, whoever it is. Okay, he, she, it, I don't care really. The advice is this: live, act, breathe, sleep like you have the person that your other have. What that does is, one, allow you to behave like you, not somebody you pretend to be, not somebody like I'm establishing a friendship with somebody and they say, oh yeah, I can't do a video chat. Why? My hair is a mess. I want to make a good impression. Huh? What would happen if your hair was a mess? If I am only seeing you because you're absolutely beautiful 24 hours a day, I'm the wrong guy for you. If I have any intention other than seeing you, talking to you, be with you, especially in this COVID times, FaceTime or video chatting is super important. It keeps you feel connected. If you can't just get on there in a heartbeat just because your hair and makeup is not well, you're trying to present yourself somebody you're not, because right now you don't have a makeup, you don't have hair, because apparently it wasn't a priority in your life. It shouldn't be your priority shouldn't change because I'm trying to talk to you. If that makes any sense to you. When you act like you have the person that you meant to be, you're okay with yourself. You're okay with your hair being messed up, because the person that you're gonna talk to gonna understand. You know what? It is Sunday morning. Everybody work hard throughout the week, and the person doesn't want to do her hair on a Sunday. It is completely acceptable, because I'm trying to communicate with the person, not with the mannequin that looks pretty. Right? I mean, look at my hair. I shave my head, and I'm not even bald. I don't care what I look like, because I want the person that want to be with me to be with me, not the person that they see on the screen. So think about it. Everything that I tell you, don't take it for granted. Think about it, analyze it to see if that will serve you, and if it makes sense, apply it. No, at no time in life, don't take everything just straight up because you heard it from somebody. Be the judge yourself. Do a cognitive thinking, look at it cognitively, emotionally, from your point of view. If it's something doesn't make sense, ask, hey, how am I going to act like I have the person that's supposed to be with me? How do you act like that? Well, first of all, you act like your life is beautiful, because it actually is. You might not have everything that you want, but I'm almost sure you have everything that you need. when you compare to somebody that is, let's just say Turkey, somebody in Turkey that is really don't know what their next meal gonna come, you have everything more, a lot more than what they have, and they live. So can you? So you're okay with everything that you need. You are okay and complete person the way you are. You don't have to change anything. If you at any point have the feel the need to change anything in your life for a relationship for somebody, you're in the wrong relationship with the wrong person. They should take you the way you are, and they will. Yes, we all have things to improve. We all have things that we need to get better, but we don't do it for the other person. We do it for ourselves because it's gonna make me better. If the minute you start doing something to please somebody else, you're on the wrong path right there. Just stop. Look at what you're doing, analyze, and give it a thought. Ask somebody. I have no problem asking anybody anything because regardless how experienced I am, they have a point of view outside of the box that they can see, and they might give me something that might be useful in my life, and I'm grateful for that at all times. So this is relationship part 2. More than likely I'm going to remember a whole bunch of other stuff that's going to be a part 3, so stay tuned. You guys rock. As usual, when something good happens, you look up and say thank you, God, and when something bad happens, look up and say thank you for the lesson. Always, always, always never forget nobody's better than you, and always remember you're not better than anybody. Barehanded Killer, you guys have a good one.